Tim. Tony was talking about relief, kind of hearing about the update on Jose. How do you guys feel in the clubhouse? That it's not worse maybe than it might have been, and obviously what he means to this team.
Yeah, he definitely means a lot to this ball club, and I think he's the biggest key that we need healthy. But I'm sure we all know how stubborn he is, and he's not gonna want to sit out. He's not gonna be happy about that. So that's a positive. But overall, I just can't wait for him to get here and be able to compete with us. He plays a huge role, and he's been here. So I think it's only right that we get him back.
Alana.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Best of luck this round. When you guys run the table basically the entire year in the division, a criticism is that you haven't played any hard games because you guys made it look so easy.
Right.
What's your response to that you haven't been challenged this year just because it was almost wire to wire?
I mean, everybody's going to have opinions. I mean, everybody's going to talk. Everybody's going to say we haven't played a good team. But, it's baseball. You show up any given day. Any team could beat any team. So I'm really not going to really, say much about it and, just go out and compete and, see what happens.
Christy.
I wondered, how much do you enjoy this time of year, being on the biggest stage and having everyone watching?
Yeah, these are the moments you want to be in. This is what you play for. So you got to cherish these moments and, enjoy them and, have fun with it. At the end of the day, it's just a game. But, you're competing at one of the highest levels. And it gets more exciting than that, going out competing at one of the highest levels where everybody's tuned in. So, but overall, you just have fun. I think the rest take care of itself.
James.
When you were on the IL, people talked a lot about missing kind of the energy you provide. When Jose is not there, what presence is kind of missing that he provides on a daily basis?
Another part of the leadership as well, and also a huge bat in that lineup. He brings it every day. He competes every day. He want to be out there every day. And he's just one of those guys that I watch, since I got to the big leagues, just to see how he competes and see how he works behind the scenes where, people are not looking. And it shows in his game. So he's just a huge example for younger guys coming up and a huge role in his ball club.
Tim on your right in the middle.
Tim, y'all only won 2 of 7 games against the Astros this year, but you were without Luis Robert and Eloy Jimenez in both of those series. What has their return meant to your club?
It meant a lot. And, at this point, our record against them guys don't really mean nothing because, it's straight head-to-head now. And the record's at 0-0, so we just can see what can happen. But, to be able to get, Luis Robert back and Eloy back in the lineup, it definitely says a lot about our lineup. And those guys are going to be ready to compete, for sure.
Scott on the right.
Hey, Tim, you talk a lot about having fun, and you've put that theory out there for a couple of years. How do you have fun even when you go 0-for-3 or you maybe make a mistake in the field or the team loses a close game? And how do you impart that to the younger guys that, hey, it's going to happen, but you got to keep going? Yeah,
you play so many games that you try to forget about it. You just think about the next one. You can't really change, what happened. We are playing a struggling game, so when you succeed, it's okay to, be happy about it. But the biggest thing is really to keep pushing. And, it's easy to get discouraged in this game. But you got to keep the mind right and, just compete and have fun. And then the rest of it, you won't really worry about anything else.
Tim on your left side towards the middle.
Hi, Tim. I have heard you characterized in leadership terms this year more than ever before, and I know Tony made it kind of a priority, make sure you guys were good, that you understood each other. He recognized that you've got some influence.
Right.
Do you feel, a heightened sense of responsibility for how this series goes, how this postseason goes, your role in it, and what that means for the bigger picture? No, I'm just going to continue to do what I've been doing, the whole season. It's just enjoy the moment, embrace this moment. This is a huge series, but you're going to try to keep it simple, just like a regular season game, and just have fun with it, and go out and compete, and try to be dominant. Try not to think about everything else that's going on outside.
or think about you guys, what you guys are saying. You know, we just try to keep it simple and just go out and compete, man, and you know, play hard as you can. I mean, that's all you can do, just try to get a win.
On your left in the front.
Tim, what is the value of having been in the postseason last year for a group that, you know, was learning to win and getting better? And obviously you're not happy you lost in the playoffs last year, but how do you think that will benefit you as you get started this year?
Just getting a little bit of taste last year definitely made, you know, guys more hungrier. You know, I definitely didn't like the way that Oakland treated us when we was out there. So, you know, I'm definitely hungry for, you know, to get back in the postseason and, you know, compete some more. But yeah, they definitely left a bad taste in our mouth. So we're just gonna go out and compete, man, and you know, try to keep it simple and just enjoy the game and enjoy this moment.
Back left.
Tim, some people have said that the White Sox remind them of the Astros a couple of years ago, you know, a little bit younger. In that regard, what do you think their experience, I mean, they've had a lot of postseason experience, does that make any difference in a series like this?
No, try not to worry about, you know, try not to worry about too much of that. You know, just keep it simple, man, and go out and play. You know, everything else don't really matter when you step in between those lines. It's about what can you do right now. How can you help your team win right now? You know, being, you know, played postseason in the past don't really mean anything when you step on the field now. But we're just gonna have fun, man, and go out and compete, and you're gonna leave it all out on the field for sure.
James in the middle.
You mentioned that you didn't take kindly to the loss in the playoffs against the A's when you played them this season.
Right.
On the same page, you know, the Astros, when you were here in June, they dealt you guys a blow. Is that kind of in your mind as you return to play them again here?
Yeah, we're just going to go out and compete. You know, we understand what they did to us as well as the regular season as well. But, yeah, man, we're going to go out and compete and, you know, give our best shot. I think that's all we can do. You know, at a moment like this, we can go out and compete and give our best shot and see what happens and see where it leads us. But we're going to be prepared, you know, way more than we were. And we got the right man to lead us in charge.
Take one last one before we bring Lance in. On your left.
Thanks. I've been wanting to ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
I know you weren't a huge baseball fan, you know, as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the playoffs? Was this a time of year that you were even, you know, was this on your radar?
I only watched the World Series. That's about it. And half of the time, I didn't really have a team that I was cheering for. But, you know, for the most part, I'm definitely going to enjoy this moment. I'm going to cherish this moment and, you know, do whatever it takes to get to where we need to be and, you know, have fun with it. These are the moments you want to be in. So we definitely going to have fun.